It is an event in American history that still fascinates generations almost 150 years later. As the American Civil War was drawing to a close, Abraham Lincoln became the first American president to be assassinated. Now a new book aimed at capturing the imagination of middle school students is hitting Nebraska bookshelves. Joining us now is Matt Macoubrie, the author of the book. And Matt, it's good to have you here today.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
This is the book right here. It's called Piercing the Head of Equality, right?
Yep.
And tell us about the book. What's the motivation behind this book?
Well, this book is dedicated for students that don't want to read a humongous book. You know, when I was in middle school, we'd always be looking at the 500-page books. And, you know, I mean, I don't know about any other middle school students, but, you know, I didn't want to read that. This book is condensed into an easier read for students, especially middle school students that are interested in history and don't really know what they want to find, but just kind of want to get some tidbits.
Mm-hmm. They want to get the summary of what happened and understand that a little bit more. Now, why did you targeted middle school students with this book? And that's kind of the reason why. Are you saying that students are so busy these days with so many different things going on, you're still trying to get them interested, and maybe this is a way to whet the appetite for future reads on this issue?
Yeah. You know, when I was in middle school in Lincoln, my teacher did a great job of telling me, you know, if you want to set your mind on something, do it. And, you know, that's where I really started looking at history. You know, I've done speeches at the schools, and I totally love doing these things for students, because I think middle school is when you really start seeing what you want to do later on in life. And once you pick it up early, it's a lot easier to go with it.
So I understand that you are currently going to Wayne State, and you're studying to be a teacher, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, that's great. So where can students find your book?
You can find it on Amazon.com. If you look up the title, Piercing the Head of Equality, or if you just, you know, look up my name, you'll find it. It's also on Barnes & Noble. You can get it off their website, and it'll go to another link to find it. But also, you can get it through me, personally. That's how most people have been doing it.
Okay.
And it's a lot cheaper, and it's a lot more convenient for them, so they can meet the person instead of just seeing, you know, just the book and not really feeling, you know, what it is to have a Nebraska author. Very good.
Okay, well, Matt, thank you for joining us today and telling us about that. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you so much. I totally enjoyed it. And again, if you're interested, you can get in contact with me. Just look me up on Google, or I have my website.
Okay.
It's piercingtheheadofelquality.weebly.com. You can find more information about that there.
Great, great. And we're back with a final look at your forecast.